So good morning guys. Our today's topic is very important. This is question from the exercise of aldehyde, ketones and carboxylic acid, and always there is two tests to distinguish between the pair of compounds. Two reactions are there and of 2 marks in CBSE board exam. It is sure. Okay, so very important topic for you who are preparing for CBSE board exam, and even if you are preparing for NEET or JEE exam, it is equally important. So before going through this, I let you know how to distinguish. Say if there is aldehyde and ketone, in general I am telling you, then you have 3 tests: tolerance reagent test, Benedict solution test, and a Fehling solution test. But keep in mind, if there is aldehyde and ketone, go for tolerance reagent. Okay, that is the best one, because all aldehydes, aliphatic as well aromatic, will give tolerance reagent test. That is also called silver mirror test. Okay, and if you have aldehydes only, aliphatic aldehyde and aromatic aldehyde, then go for Fehling solution test or Benedict solution test, but better to go for Fehling solution. So in first case, go for tolerance reagent only. Aldehyde and ketone, any aldehyde will give this test, ketone will not give this test. Aliphatic and aromatic aldehyde, if only aldehydes are there and we have to distinguish, then go for Fehling solution test if they are aliphatic, keep in mind, and aromatic. To distinguish aliphatic aldehyde and aromatic, aliphatic aldehyde will give Fehling solution test, red precipitate of Cu2O, cuprous oxide. Third one, if there are ketones, methyl ketone and any other ketone which is not methyl ketone. Okay, methyl ketone means on one side of CO there is methyl group, then go for iodoform test. Okay, fourth one, if there are aldehydes only, one is acetaldehyde and other one is any aldehyde except acetaldehyde, then again go for iodoform test. If we have carboxylic acid and any other compound, then go for sodium hydrogen carbonate test. Only carboxylic acid will give reaction with sodium hydrogen carbonate, brisk effervescence of CO2. Any other compound will not give this test. Okay, so that's it. So we can distinguish by using these tests. So come to first is propanal and propanone. Propanal and propanone. Yes, can you? Propanal and propanone. So see, propanal means CH3, CH2, CHO. Okay, and propanone means CH3, C double bond O and CH3. I tell you that if there is propanal and propanone, you go for tolerance reagent test. That means, and what is tolerance reagent? Ammoniacal silver nitrate solution. So tolerance reagent propanal will give silver mirror test. It is oxidized, aldehyde is oxidized, and along with silver 4NH3 plus 2H2O. Okay, but propanone will not give this test. Do not give this test. So done. Tolerance reagent test will distinguish them. One more test can be, because you know this is methyl ketone, so iodoform test. Propanone will give iodoform test. Only one test we have to write. Okay, that is tolerance reagent. But you can write iodoform test even. That propanone will give iodoform test, give yellow PPT of iodine, but propanol will not give. Okay. Second one was phenol and benzoic acid. Yes, as per rule, benzoic acid is carboxylic acid. So obviously benzoic acid will give brisk effervescence of carbon dioxide, a brisk effervescence of CO2. So benzoic acid with sodium hydrogen carbonate gives brisk effervescence of CO2, but phenol will not give this test. So clear? Third one. In third case, third was acetophenone and benzophenone. Acetophenone and benzophenone. Now acetophenone is, both are ketone. Acetone is CH3CO CH3, but benzophenone means you can write acetophenone even like this. Now by looking at structure you can get an idea. Say first one is acetophenone, that is methyl ketone. So methyl ketone can react with or can give iodoform test. So in iodoform test we have sodium hydroxide and I2, which gives sodium salt of violet ion and yellow PPT of iodoform. Okay, along with sodium iodide and that's it, right? 4 plus 1 5 oxygen, 2 used here and 3. Okay, so yellow PPT of iodoform are given by acetophenone with sodium hydroxide and iodine. Okay, you can write it simply as NaOI. Okay, so this is the test to distinguish acetophenone and benzophenone. Benzophenone does not give this test. Done. Next one. Next is benzoic acid and ethyl benzoate. No need to think much. One is benzoic acid, that is carboxylic acid, and second one is ethyl benzoate. So obviously benzoic acid react with sodium bicarbonate, sodium hydrogen carbonate to give brisk effervescence of CO2. We have already done the reaction. But ethyl benzoate will not react. Now fifth one was pentane 2-one and pentane 3-one. First of all, just draw the structure. See, CH3, CH2, CH2, C double bond O, CH3. That is pentane 2-one. CH3, CH2, C double bond O, CO, CH2, CH3. Pentane 3-one. You will get an idea. Yes, tell me how to distinguish. See, this is methyl ketone and it is not a methyl ketone. Both are ketone actually, but one is methyl ketone, so that will react with it can give iodoform test. So CH3, CH2, CH2, COO, ONA along with 3NaI and yellow PPT of iodoform. Yellow PPT of iodoform. So it will give this test and pentane 3-one will not give this test. Right? Now sixth one. Sixth is benzaldehyde and acetophenone. Benzaldehyde and acetophenone. See, this is benzaldehyde and acetophenone. So it is aldehyde and ketone. So you can use tolerance reagent test. So benzaldehyde will give tolerance reagent test, silver mirror test, but acetophenone does not give this test. Or this is methyl ketone. See, acetophenone is methyl ketone, so it gives iodoform test, but benzaldehyde does not give iodoform test. So by any method, either use tolerance reagent test, or tolerance reagent test is also called silver mirror test, okay, or iodoform test. Both can be used. Okay, iodoform test is given by acetophenone and tolerance reagent test by benzaldehyde. Tolerance reagent test, or we call it as silver mirror test. Okay, sixth one, last one, ethanol and propanal. Ethanol and propanal. Yes, so ethanol is, both are aldehydes. Ethanol, propanal. Yes, which test we use? Tell me. We can use iodoform test because it is a methyl ketone. Sorry, CH3CO. Okay, so CH3CO group, if any molecule has, that gives iodoform test. So that means it will give iodoform, because tolerance reagent test is given by both, because both are aldehydes. Even failing solution test is given by both, but iodoform test is given by only this CH3CO group. So keep in mind, iodoform test is very, very important. See, in iodoform test, if you see, there is any group which has CH3CH OH group or CH3C double bond O, they can give iodoform test. Means with, we can write it as R or H, whatever you wish to, or whatever is given. So NaOH and I2, or simply you can write NaOI, sodium hypoiodide, because NaOH when react with I2, it give NaOI, NaIO3 and H2O along with, right? So we get iodoform, yellow PPT of iodoform along with R, C, double bond O, Na, whatever it is, alcohol or aldehyde or ketone. So it should be secondary alcohol actually. And which secondary alcohol? Alkane 2-ol. Alkane 2-ol or alkane 2, sorry, I write on. Alkane 2-on or alkane 2-ol, or in primary alcohol only ethanol, and in aldehyde only acetaldehyde. See, ketone, all ketones having CO group at position 2, all alcohols, all secondary alcohols having OH group at position 2, or ethanol, in primary alcohol only ethanol, and in aldehydes only acetaldehyde will give iodoform test. So it is very, very important test to distinguish pair of compounds. So keep in mind, iodoform test, tolerance region test, failing solution test, NaHCO3, and one more. If phenol is with any other compound except carboxylic acid, then you will go for, this is especially for phenol, okay, you will go for neutral ferric chloride test. It give, with phenol, neutral ferric chloride will give violet coloration, but with other molecules it will not give any color. So phenol, if it is with carboxylic acid, then go for NaHCO3, then don't think much. If there is carboxylic acid with any other molecule, go for sodium hydrogen carbonate test. If there is phenol with any other molecule except carboxylic acid, then go for neutral ferric chloride test. And for aldehyde and ketones, you have tolerance region test, failing solution test, iodoform test, right? That's all about this question. Thank you very much for watching this video. Do like, subscribe and share my channel. God bless you all. Happy learning. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.